Hey guys, Gavin Bradfield Bricks here for episode 10 of Building Caen. I want to start off this episode by saying a big thanks for everyone who watched and supported my last video. It means a lot, and as always, the feedback is always appreciated. Last episode, we blew that like goal out of the water, so if this video can hit 150 likes in the first week, then I'll be sure to have another video ready by next Thursday. In this episode, I worked solely on a new cluster of buildings and get them about 75% of the way complete. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video to see them all together with the rest of the build. If you do find yourself enjoying this video, leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to share. If you want to see more videos like this one, make sure to turn on the notifications below to not miss another update. A quick note on this week, it has a lot of time lapses, so grab a snack and settle in. And with that taken care of, let's get right into this week's episode. Alright guys, that was a lot of building and a lot of time lapses right there, but we got a ton of progress done. And I just thought I'd pop in, do a quick little update with you guys on what I'm doing and areas I'm getting stumped on and how I'm trying to work around them. But for the most part, this entire backside where the alley is going to be is entirely done. I just need to get some windows put in for right here and then finish up this roof. This white building and the dark tan building that's right next to it also went through an entire redesign, as you saw, just to accommodate these new borders, because I thought it just looked like a white box and there wasn't anything interesting to look at really, so I added this. And then if we turn this all around, the tan building I made a little bit wider, just couldn't fit in everything I wanted to, and I especially wanted to make the door much bigger just because I felt this building had to be a little bit more imposing than the two buildings that are accompanying it. The white building front stayed mostly the same, just shrunk it down a little bit. We're going to be continuing the dark tan building up here for another second story, and then the white building up for a second story, but then right about here where they meet, there's going to be a divot or like damage done, showing some interiors again like we did last week. And then we're going to get a third story, well, what's left of a third story of this dark tan building. And I don't know if this is what we're going to be able to get done this week, but see what we can do. Alright, so got some temporary roofs put on to the first two buildings right there for that little section, just to kind of gauge how it's going to look height-wise with the skyline of the whole city going through. That dark tan building is going to be coming up just a little bit taller than that tan building in that far back corner. But yeah, I'm really liking where the skyline's taking this, and still have one more building to start in that back corner. That's probably just going to be just like this building right here, but still debating if I want to do dark orange as the roof for the white buildings, or if I want to use more of this dark red. You guys should let me know down in the comments. But yeah, let's get into last couple time lapses here, trying to finish off as much as we can with these buildings. Alright guys, so I think this is about as much as I'm going to be able to get done this week on these buildings. I'm pretty happy with how the back sides of these all turned out, because this is mostly going to be unseen, just going to be covered up by more buildings and that large tree that's going to be out front. But I still wanted detail to be there, like some foliage climbing up the side, and these bullet holes that we have going with some blood splatter. Probably gonna have a dead guy leaned up against the wall right here. And then we have this drainage pipe here that's using a lot of flex tube and some hand connections to get some slight angles in there as well. And that will be continuing up all the way to the top of the dark tan building that I just haven't gotten to yet. This white building is using some previous shutter designs and window designs, but I just really like how this came out with the borders along the side here. And actually pop one of these sections out to show you guys. It's just a lot of 1x1 snot bricks, and then that's all mounted on its side. You just kind of offset these 1x2 tiles, and you just push them just slightly over the edge so it lines up with that, and it creates this really nice smooth border effect. So still not sure if I want to go with the dark orange or the dark red roofs. I'll show it now what it looks like with both the dark red and the dark orange. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys prefer. I also added this light gray kind of border. It just kind of felt empty, just like a big white triangle up here. And I wanted to continue that kind of stonework as best as I could for like that light gray border up into the roof. For the front side of the green building, we just got that green door from that first iteration, and some more of those windows as well. This dark tan building, I'm not too sure what I want to do with the front of it yet, window and door wise. I know I wanted it to be a larger faced building to kind of rival the light tan building that's going to be facing across from it. I know what I want to do basically for the outside, the arch design for the door and then the borders and everything. It's just getting those windows all figured out. But for the inside, it's really just a mess of a lot of support bricks, filler brick, and weird jumper connections to get these shutters to stay in place where I want them, along with the windows back in here. If it'll focus, they're all jumpered in as well. But yeah, let's get this all set into the city and see what it looks like. Alright, so got those set into place where they're going to be in the general area. I haven't gone in and created jumper connections for these, so they'll be easily removable yet, or finish off the pathing back behind where the alleys are. Just wanted to get a good feel for how these were going to look in here. We'll move over here and kind of see this street, how it's looking down there. You know, the more that I look at it, I think the dark orange is growing on me. It just seemed a little out of place at first, but I don't know, getting some different roof colors in there definitely breaks it up, especially. And I also got in the last parts ordered so we can finish up this section of road here. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to call this episode. I want to thank you guys so much again for watching. I know it was a lot of time lapses this episode, but you know, just had to work on these buildings. They were a huge section that we're missing, but hopefully we'll get a lot more parts in the mail in the next week to finish up all of this work right here where all of the fields and wheat field is going to be. Have all of those plates coming in, plates to finish off the church tower and parts of the roof, and I think from there, I think we're almost done, you guys. But yeah, see you guys in next week's episode. Bye.